Hi everybody and welcome for the last part of a Tatsugiri for every region. Within the last two videos I showed you 8 Tatsugiris from Kanto up until Gala. And you may be wondering what we are doing in this video. Well, I decided to also create 2 forms for the DLC region of Sword and Shield, aka the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, and a regional variant for Paldea. Yeah, I know that Tatsugiri is from Paldea, but sushi isn't really something that screams Iberian Peninsula, the place Paldea is based on, so I just wanted to make another regional form. We start off with the Tatsugiri exclusively found on the Isle of Armor, which is based on the Isle of Man, an isle in the Irish Sea. I knew I needed an ice-type food at some point to make an ice-type fake one, so I just googled Irish ice cream and found a list with the best Irish childhood ice creams. The one with the most interesting shape was the Twister. I decided that drawing a literal translation of the ice cream would be a bit too visually confusing, so I just went with something that looks like a metal spring. It moves by hopping around and casually making some backflips. I don't know if I ever had a Twister in my life before. I definitely remember seeing them or something similar, but I don't know if I ever bought one. As a kid I preferred the cactus ice. And I just googled the cactus ice and apparently it's by Nestle, so no more cactus ice for me, I guess. That's kinda disappointing. Anyways, back to the Twister. Not back to the Twister because I found another ice cream on the list which had a lot of sprinkles on it, so I added them as a pattern on the cheek as if it was like blushing and as some giant fins. There you have it, Galarian Tatsugiri, which is exclusive to the Isle of Armor. It's obviously a water and ice type. Compared to all other Tatsugiris, this one is definitely the most mobile one. The second DLC area of Sword and Shield is the Crown Tundra, which is based in Scotland. A popular food in Scotland is seafood, and since I was missing a bug type, I went with a lobster. An incredibly rare one is the blue lobster, so I used it as a base. Also because I wanted another blue Tatsugiri. It was a bit weird mixing a fish and a lobster, but I hope it doesn't look too off. I added 2 antennas and markings on the fins to make it look like lobster claws, but they are still just fins, not actual claws. Original Tatsugiri are laying on a bed of rice and this one is laying, well, on a piece of butter. It's very common to put butter on your lobster, so this one is laying on one. Even though it is part of the body and not an actual piece of butter, it's still very slippery, so this Tatsugiri can slide around lying on its belly, and if it's fast enough it can even surf on water with it. I think it turned out pretty cute and I love the image of this little Tatsugiri just sliding around on your screen. Here it is, Galarian Tatsugiri, the exclusive Crown Tundra form. Like I said, I was missing the bug type, so I gave it the water and bug type. What do you think about it? Technically, Tatsugiri was introduced in Paldea, which is based on the Iberian Peninsula, and I wanted to give it a regional variant that is actually based on a food from that real-life place, so I chose the churro, mainly because I thought the shape could be translated well. Churros are made out of dough and get fried in oil and covered in sugar. Sometimes you also get some chocolate syrup to dip it into. When cut in half, it looks like a star. Originally I tried to make the body star-shaped, but that just didn't look good whatsoever, so I chose a simpler pose and body shape. The head and the fin are covered in chocolate syrup-like pattern. I also added little star-shaped patterns that hopefully look like sugar crystals. On top of the head you can see a little chocolate fin. This is the 6th Tatsugiri based on a sweet. I didn't plan that, I thought most would be non-sweet dishes, but I was completely wrong. Churros are pretty nice, but also really sweet. I tried it once and I couldn't eat more than one, but it was really good. The final Tatsugiri, Paldean Tatsugiri. It's a water and ground type. I felt like the pattern on its fin looked like it jumped into a mud puddle, so I went with the ground typing. Doesn't make the most sense, but at this point there weren't any typings left. So these were all the Tatsugiris for this video. Which one is your favorite? I know we didn't cover all typings that were possible, but I may be doing more in the future, so we probably will be able to fill the missing spots. Now that you've seen all 11, which one do you want to train? Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, it would really help me out a lot. Let me know your opinions in the comments, check out the Fanartshowcase and see you in the comments.